Today we're back in my kitchen talking what's for dinner. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and I don't have a big old video for you guys today. Just a few simple but really easy and yummy meals for you guys to recreate at home. I shared a what's for dinner, like a kid edition, no kid edition, a month back or so. I'll link it for you guys if you haven't seen it. And I shared with you guys all the recipes we were doing while the kids were away at my mom's, things that weren't so kid friendly that we kind of got to capitalize on as the grown-ups just here. And then these were kind of the last few meals that I had before I went and picked up my kids. And now my kids are back home, so the next what's for dinner that you see will be back to like our big old family meals that we were having when it's a big old family here. But for right now, I have the last few clips of my no kid edition dinners that we had while the kids were away. All right, you guys, kicking off a what's for dinner. And today we did breakfast for dinner. This is actually that chocolate chip brioche bread that I got at Aldi when I was at my mom's. I never got a chance to make it there, and my dad said he wasn't thrilled with chocolate chips inside of his breakfast anyway. And so I brought it home with me, and I had to make it quite quickly. So we've only been home for 2 days. I had to make sure that I made it, and we quickly put it on the menu. And it is delicious. So I just do eggs, a little bit of heavy cream, some cinnamon and vanilla inside of my mixture. And then I just put the chocolate chip brioche bread. It already comes sliced. And I just grill it in a pan full of butter. I don't even put syrup on there. I just added some extra butter because it's sweet enough on its own. I made some of the hash browns from Trader Joe's, and I had just gotten some bacon from Walmart, and it got all stuck together because of course I used it on a too small of a sheet pan. But either way, put it all together quite quickly and gave us a yummy breakfast for dinner. But all right, you guys, this is what we're having tonight. All right, you guys, so tonight for dinner, it's appetizer night. And I love these kind of nights because it's an opportunity just to eat a bunch of different things that you would not normally eat. It's like football Sunday. I love it. So this is a coconut shrimp that we got from Restaurant Depot. It's good. I just think it would be better if we put it in the air fryer. I baked it in the oven just to be like save on time. I don't think that was the smartest idea. I think it would have been better in my air fryer, or maybe I'll bring it to work and try to drop it in the actual fryer because it almost needs that fried crispy feel. They're still really flavorful though, so we'll see if frying it changes, but otherwise they're really good. I have already eaten one, so I have 4 of those on my plate. I have some barbecue tenders. We usually just take the tenders that we get from Just Bare and we'll toss them in barbecue sauce and throw them on the plate. So I got that, got a couple of pizza rolls, and then we have some beer cheese over there, and that's the pretzel that we got from Trader Joe's. They are really good. I got them perfectly cooked, so they're good and soft, and I'm gonna look forward to dunking that in some beer cheese and my tender in some blue cheese. All right, you guys, that is what's for dinner tonight. I almost forgot my buffalo chicken dip. So I made that too. I just didn't put any of it on my plate because I'm gonna do some dunking of this stuff in there. Probably my pizza roll, maybe even a piece of pretzel in there because it's meant to be a dip. Daryl will actually take it and put it, oh, here comes hubby with a chip right now, scooping in there. But he actually really likes it when he'll take a hot dog roll or a hamburger roll and he'll put some of this on there and make like a shredded buffalo chicken sandwich. He said he really likes that. He'll throw shredded cheese or shredded mozz on top and melt that on there. And he usually will do that like once we're done with the whole dipping stage. He'll go ahead and do that. But I almost forgot to share that with you guys. All right, now this is what's for dinner tonight. All right, you guys, so here's what we're doing for tonight, and it's not exactly what we had planned. So tonight was supposed to be chicken tacos with yellow rice on the side, but after pulling everything together, I realized I had no taco shells of any kind, nothing. And we were kind of low on chips because we had just done appetizer night and we had done some nachos and we were using them for the buffalo chicken dip. So I was like, oh my gosh, not exactly how I planned it to be, but we just decided to do bowls instead. So if you can see, I just put my yellow rice down there, and then I put some of the chicken taco mix. So we just diced up some chicken breast and sauteed it in a frying pan with some taco seasoning, just like you would do for taco meat, but we did it with chicken. And I put that over the top, and I melted some cheese, and then I put a little bit of sour cream. I have this peach and pineapple chipotle salsa that I drizzled over the sour cream, and then I just took a few Tostitos and just kind of crunched them up on top. So we're having taco bowls instead of regular tacos, which is just fine, and it's healthier that way. So tonight for dinner is a really yummy and delicious taco bowl. All right, you guys, yummy dinner tonight. Like, I am gonna slam this. I am so hungry. So I made Philly cheesesteaks tonight, and I used the shaved steak from Trader Joe's and just sauteed it with some of the tri-colored peppers from Trader Joe's and a little bit of red onion. And then once it was done, I took the Martin's hoagie rolls that I got from Restaurant Depot, put like a layer of mayo at the bottom, put a layer of mozzarella cheese on the bottom on top of that, then added the shaved steak mixture, and then put a layer of that unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's on top. Holy cow, you guys, it is so good, and it is like soft and squishy. I can't wait to eat it. And then this is just Annie's mac and cheese, just the blue box, like the traditional dupe for regular Kraft mac and cheese. But good old simple dinner, you guys, but it looks and smells and tastes so yummy. All right, you guys, this is what's for dinner tonight. See, what you see here, you guys, is pure perfection. So tonight I got to make a giant pot of sauce with Tutto Rosso. It made my Italian heart so happy. And I had just gone grocery shopping, so I had ground beef and sausage. So I have a really nice, meaty, hearty pot of sauce that I was able to put on the stove for quite some time. I even have, hold on, look, all of like my little prepped containers all ready to go, but we're moving, and so I thought this would be something really like hearty and yummy for us to just eat while we were packing the truck today. And then this is the meat ravioli that I got from Restaurant Depot that I made just 1 2.5 pound bag of it with my sauce. And I have some ricotta cheese, and then these are the garlic breadsticks from Trader Joe's. I broke one in half so I can put it in my bowl like that, but I am so excited, you guys. This is like my dream bowl of food right now. Well, that's not really true. If I could have gavadils and ricotta, then I would have reached like my limit of Italianness that I could not handle for dinner. But for right now, this is like my second favorite. So I am going to go indulge, and I am so excited because this looks so yummy. All right, you guys, super yummy dinner tonight. So I made that kind of potato stick crusted chicken, but I had a couple of bags of chips. I got them, I want to say 4th of July, because I brought a whole bunch of like chips and snacks and stuff for the team because we were running a busy sale. And so I brought a bunch of stuff down, and I had them here at the house. Well, it's the end of the month now, and so they're starting to get stale. So then what do you do with stale chips or bread? You turn it into breadcrumbs. And so I pulverized the regular Ruffles plain, the Ruffles cheddar sour cream, and then we had some left of those Pringles 7-layer Mexican dip. Put them all together, and I made a crust for the chicken. So I just cut chicken breast and filleted them, did an egg wash, then flour, egg wash, and then into those crumbs of the potato chips. And then I fried it, like just enough to get a crisp, and then I put them on a sheet pan and put them in the oven to finish everything off. And then that is the Aldi's dupe of the Chick-fil-A sauce that I put on top. Hubby made mashed potatoes. I put a little sour cream there. And then these are the Flavor Bomb tomatoes from Costco. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I probably ate like 8 or 9 of them already, maybe 10. I just said I probably ate my weight in tomatoes, which is crazy. But all right, you guys, that was it. Nice, simple, but easy and yummy dinner tonight. All right, you guys, so another night, another dinner, and this was super easy. So these were the thick cut pork chops. I think I got these from Sam's Club, if I'm not mistaken, and my goal was to put the Saucy Susan on it that I brought home from New York. So Saucy Susan is like duck sauce. It's an apricot based glaze, and I just mixed it with a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, and it made like a really thick, nice glaze that I cooked the pork chops in, and I just baked them in the oven for 45 minutes at 350. And they are cooked perfectly. They're super juicy still and tender, and the sauce is really good. We made some mashed potatoes. I feel like they could be a little bit better. My potatoes were starting to go. Like, as soon as they start to get the little ears on them, I feel like it, or eyeballs or whatever, I feel like it starts to change the flavor. But a little sour cream and some salt and pepper will fix that. So I have that, and then some corn from Trader Joe's. But that is our dinner tonight. Super easy and super yummy. All right, you guys, super easy dinner tonight. So this is that teriyaki chicken that I get from Sam's Club. It's by Tyson. I didn't do anything with it but put it on a sheet pan in the oven and heat it up. The grill marks, everything, it's already on it. And it's marinated. It's so tender and so good, and I love it so much. I've talked about it a ton of times. And then this is the Panera mac and cheese. I think I got this from Costco, and it's 2 of like these size containers. And I mean, you can see there's just a tiny bit left, and we fed our whole family for that. So I thought that was great. And then this is just the last of those like flavor bomb tomatoes or whatever. They're so good, and it's just a perfect little like veggie on the side. I was gonna do corn on the cob tonight, but I ran out of time, so everybody just got a veggie or a fruit of some kind. So Maya and I had the rest of the flavor bomb tomatoes, and Mason had some applesauce, and Daryl cut up some pineapples. So we all had something on the side of our chicken and mac and cheese, but you can't beat this. Super easy and super delicious. All right, you guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Stay tuned for tomorrow. You guys have part 1 of my travel home with my kids, so excited to share that with you guys. Otherwise, thank you again so much for watching. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.